Fountain Pen Day review. This week's review is going to be of the Nock Hightower case. Now, this is a borrowed case, as I wasn't smart enough to jump in on the Kickstarter project they came out with back in October. So, the person that was smart enough to join in, she was kind enough to loan it to me for a week once she got it, so I could check it out, do a quick review, and I will let everyone know that I found out today that they're going to open up the storefront in June. They funded the Kickstarter project, and they sent out all the products to the people that did in fact support it. So now, come June, everyone else will be able to order these, and they're going to be flooded. This case is fantastic. There are several different versions. If you go to Nock Co, NOCKCO.com, you can see all the different versions that they have up. And what's going to be available. They're going to go quick, and there are quite a few reviews of these out there from other people who were smart enough, again, to jump in. But I'm not going to make this long and drawn out. I'm going to try and get you through this so you can see exactly what they've done here. Brad and Jeff are the ones that started the company, and pretty much being pen fanatics, they knew what to look for in design and what works and what doesn't work. And the Hightower case is by far my favorite. It's made of nylon and that material is not 100% correct. You'll have to look at the details online. I can't remember them all offhand, but I do know that this exterior part has been coated so that it's waterproof. So when you do put notebooks in here and pens in here, if the outside gets damp, it's not going to get what's inside of it wet. Obviously, if you leave it sitting open in the rain, it's going to get wet. The flap here is doubled. You can see the material, and that's to give your pen some extra protection. The seams that are in it, I'll try and get focused in, are really well done. I mean, the stitching on this is great. You can see everything nice and straight lines to separate the pen pouches, because it does hold 3. It goes all the way down to the bottom so that they're completely sealed off from each other. As well, they've made extra seams in here. Oops, wrong one. In here, all the way across, and including at the separation where the fold actually is, so that it gives it extra durability. It's also doubled right here, which helps the clip stay once you put it in place. If you do clip it, so when you put them in, back in focus. So when you do put a pen in, you don't have to, obviously, because the flap will hold it in place when you fold it over. But if you do, and you slide it over, it does give it a little extra tension so that your pen, something happens or falls, it won't fly out nearly as easy. These Nockies are larger pens, so they will, you can see that there's plenty of depth to hold the pens. They slide in and out nice and easily without a problem. Closes nicely, and really nice. It's such an easy and simple design, but it works, and it's something that a lot of companies out there have missed. This side you can put journals in. I have a bunch of different sizes. Traveler's Passport. These pocket journals, these are all field note sizes. Word notebooks, Clairefontaine. Clairefontaines are a little bit thicker. These are like the, what is this, the Life Unplugged. You can fit 2 of these in here without any problem. You know, it's a little snug. You just do one behind the other, and it will go right in. You know, it's not going to deform the size because of the way the material that it's made out of and the way it's seamed together. You know, like this is pretty much maxing it out. But once you fold it, and you hold it for a second, and you put it in your bag, it sits, and it sits flat. It stays closed, whether you upside down or right side up, whatever you want. And it protects everything. Really well done. I mean, like I said, it's just a simple, easy design, and there's no issues. It's pretty much indestructible. It's going to last a long time, I'm sure. I'll take 3 notebooks really quick, stack them in. Oops. Put 2 and then the 3rd. No problem. There's different color schemes that they've come out with. or that they're coming out with. I know there's a blue one with an orange interior, which is the one I'll get. And it's great. You just fold it up and stick it in your bag. For wider pens, I mean, these are pretty wide. I have a Delta Dolce Vita, which is a pretty wide pen. It fits in, no problem whatsoever. And you can see there's still room inside for them to move around. So they're not in there ultra tight, they're not in there super snug, but they're in there and they're not going anywhere. And it's just simple. Fold it over, take it, stick it in your bag, and you're good to go. Really, really well done. Just well thought out. Stitching that goes all the way up. You can see the material has been overlapped up at the top so that it won't wear, it's not going to tear, it's not going to have, you know, once one stitch comes, if a stitch came out, it's made so that the next layer of stitching is going to hold in place. And it's not going to just fray and fall apart. You really thought it out well. Really, really well. So that's about it. Quick, to the point, and I really just wanted to take the time to share this with everybody. On a side note, one thing, it's not a negative, but just so you know, like the A6 size notebooks, I thought they might fit. They're just a little bit too wide. The height would fit, but the width doesn't fit. Is that a problem? No, it's not. It's not made for, just not made for that size notebook. But it will hold all the other field note size without any problem. Thickness again, like these Clairefontaines, you can fit 2 in. If you use thinner notebooks, it'll hold 3 of them without any issue at all. So, Brad and Jeff, you guys did a fantastic job. Get the store open so that everybody can start buying these as soon as possible, because I'm anxiously awaiting. And that's it for this week. Thanks again, and have a great day.